What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Sunday, May 11th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Got a lot of action lined up for Sunday's card. It's going to be all baseball for me, though. It's going to be my $15 MLB pickoff play. I'm also going to have a 5-pack on the board from the MLB action. I'm also going to have a couple of bonus plays logged on there for long-term subscribers as well. So make sure that you jump on board and remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. But we've also, before I get into everything else, we're also on the hunt for 250,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. Appreciate it, each and every one of you that have helped us get to where we are today. But if you haven't smashed that like button, do so and help us reach that milestone. But we're here to talk about the 2-game NHL card on Sunday. We managed to hit our NHL power play. Actually, I think we took care of business and sweeping the board in terms of the totals that we gave out. The Capitals couldn't come through for us on the money line, but still stand by the value play on that one. But like I said, we're going to be talking about the 2 games on the board. Let's not wait any longer. You guys know the drill. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game comes to us from the American Airlines Center, where the Dallas Stars take on the Winnipeg Jets. And, the series now at 1-1 after the Jets just dominated Dallas in that game, winning that one 4-0. But, I think that this is probably going to go back to basics, and what we've seen between these two teams in each of the last 9 meetings going back to 2023 was that this has been an under series. This has been a goaltending showcase between these two teams, and I expect it to be once again here. The fact of the matter is that we've had just a lot of defensive hockey being played. You have 2 of the better goaltending options, the better number 1 goaltending options in the NHL in Connor Hellebuck and Jake Ottinger between these two teams. And I think that we see just more of a defensive battle here. Game 3, a lot of times a very pivotal point in a playoff series, just because you could potentially go up 3-0 if you fall down 0-3, or if it's 1-1 in a series. I mean, you could easily steal home ice back or give it up depending on how it's sort of shaken out. So for me in this one, like I said, I think we're just going to keep rolling with the unders here. I mean, this series has been playoff hockey personified. Just great goaltending, hard hits, low scoring defense. Neither team really wanted to give up an inch in this series. So give me the under between the Stars and the Jets. Our second game on Sunday's card takes us to the Amerant Bank Arena, where the Florida Panthers take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. And, I've said before, in past wraparounds, I may focus on this series a little bit more in terms of the length of the pick, just because obviously this you can see over both of my shoulders. This is a series that means a lot to me. But I will say this, Game 3, the Panthers finally got on the board, and it was huge for the Panthers to do so because, they needed to, avoid an 0-3 hole, even being in their own barn. But the thing is here is that, if you asked me as a Leafs fan, does that concern me for the Maple Leafs here? In past seasons, I would have said, yeah, Leafs are going to leaf. I've heard that joke on our morning show more often than not, but this team, I've said it in past wraparounds as well, feels different under Craig Berube. It's that sort of mentality of this team just looks more poised. They look more confident. They just look like they're not down on themselves, like, oh, woe is me, oh, not again. You know what I mean? Like in past seasons, that's what it's been with the Maple Leafs. And earlier in this series, and even in the Ottawa series, for the Leafs, it was, in past years, they would have been the team that scores and then gives up the goal 15, 20 seconds later. In this series, in the Ottawa series, it's been the other way around. The Leafs may give up the goal, but they have been quick to respond, or they have shown resilience in those series. So if you'd said to me, coming into the series, you guys are going to have a 2-1 series lead, going into game 4, I would have taken it. If you had told me that we would pop 13 goals past Sergei Bobrovsky, the Stanley Cup winning goaltender from last year, I'd be ecstatic. And that's where we are here. And that's why I'm rolling with the over in this game. So far this season, yes, or in the series, pardon me, there's been a lot of goals in this one, and I still think we're going to see more. Yes, these are two teams that do not like each other, but what they're doing is they're hurting each other on the scoreboard. Now, whether that's taking advantage of puck luck and banging in rebounds and just finding ways to take advantage of special teams, or like what happened with Florida a couple times in Game 3, you get some fortuitous bounces. I still think we're going to see goals. Like I said, this Maple Leafs team has shown that they can crack Sergei Bobrovsky, and he is not. Bobrovsky has not been as sharp in past as he has been in past series and in past playoffs. But Joseph Woll is giving up some goals himself. I mean, he's still been playing extremely well. He played really well in that overtime period in game 3, but again, it was still a 5-4 decision. So I think we're gonna have some goals here. I think this is gonna be a great series. It was never going to be a sweep. As much as I tell, all my fellow Toronto fans that panic, and they're like, oh no, not again. Look, a lot of people that were looking at this series said it was going to be a 6 or 7 game war. As a Leafs fan, you've got to realize that means that they're going to lose 2 or 3 times. And the same thing goes if you're a Panthers fan. So for me in this one, I think it's going to be another back and forth matchup. I like the over in this one. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Sunday, May 11th, 2025. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pick Dawgz Premium. And remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys.